Hello and welcome to this tutorial about Nexis Uni. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to access Nexis Uni and learn about what it offers. Nexis Uni provides information about industries like law, insurance, and academia. Its databases provide both legal and business information that include case law, statutes, regulations, and news articles. Let's start by logging into my ASM. Once you've logged in, you will find library resources on the left bar here. We'll click on that, which will take us to the library page, and we will scroll down until we find databases, and we will click on that. Here, you will see the full list of databases available to all ASM students. So let's scroll to the bottom until we see Nexis Uni, and we will click on that. Here is our homepage. You'll see the discovery layer where you can enter keywords, sources, companies, or citations to search the database. Underneath, you could also find a company to get information about them. You can find an executive to get biographical information. You can find a patent to learn about the different types of intellectual property. And you can find a source if there are any that you know and are interested in. Now, let's learn about each tab available here in the navigation bar, starting with Power Search. Once you've clicked on that, you'll likely spend most of your time here. This is where you can browse the database by using keywords and connectors, which you could also find on the right here. Underneath, you could also search by index terms. You could also browse by subject, industry, company, people, or geography. You can specify any time restraints, and you could also filter by news, companies and financial, biographies, or legal. So after Power Search, let's look at news. You can see that it's pretty similar to Power Search, except at the bottom here, you can search news by type, by region, or by language. If none of these are what you're looking for, you could also search in the search bar here. Next, let's click on Canada International Secondary Content. Here, you can explore content from Australia, Canada, France, New Zealand, UK, and the US. Let's take a look at Canada in a little more detail. Case summaries are for law, which are documents that outline key facts, legal issues, and outcomes of a legal case. Under secondary sources, these are searchable journals that publish articles on law studies and research, which can provide further insight. And textbooks give you PDF access to several textbooks. Next, let's take a look at companies. Here, you can find information about a particular company. You can search broadly in the search bar, or you can search by content type. Next, let's click on Market Insight. This is where you can get information about market and industry reports. Again, you can search broadly, or you can look at select country reports, or select industry reports. Next, let's click on Biographies. If you need information on a particular person, this is where you can look. You can type broadly. You could also search by popular sources. You could also search by content type if the person you're looking for is from any of these sectors. Next, let's look at legal. This area is more expansive than the resources available in the Canada secondary content section. However, it mostly focuses on American law, as you can see with the federal resources, as well as the state resources. You could also search internationally. You could also search by practice area or industry. And lastly, let's click on sources. Here, you can search by source. All of these sources are available through Nexis Uni, and these are the sources that Nexis Uni looks through when you are doing a search. I hope this gives you a good overview of how to navigate Nexis Uni. In following videos, we'll dive deeper into how to use each section in more detail. Thanks for watching, and happy browsing!